Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome back to The Ultimate Survivor here on Scorched Earth. After the last one, I have been working on trying to get all of these stats bred into one pair of RGs. I actually did already grow up the ones that were down here before, and I've actually been lucky enough to get both the weight and melee onto one, and the stamina and melee onto one. Once these guys are actually grown up, I'm going to try to get them to breed together, get all three stats, and then we'll just have to add the health after that, and we'll have our perfect RGs all put together. I've also spent a little bit of time getting ourselves more kibble put together, so we can actually go and tame ourselves another Thylacoleo, and I'm still trying to keep an eye on them because I have another creature that I'd like to tame. I did mention it before, but we need to at least get started on those kibble before I even try to say that's what we're planning on doing. I also let out the Thylacoleos. We have the baby one right here that I actually do have fully and entirely imprinted. And then here is the female that we tamed last time. I'm kind of just keeping a mental note of what these stats are. I won't level her up at all by the time we go and grab ourselves a male. In fact, you can see I already have the trap in here for that, and I think we're going to go try to see if we can find one right now, just so we can kind of get them going for the rest of this episode. And I'm pretty sure that I haven't checked the northern area of this spot where we're heading at the moment. But as we're flying away from base, if you guys do find yourselves enjoying this one, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It makes a massive difference, and it means the world to me. Considering I definitely did a clean sweep of those areas over there, this is kind of my only hope to find a high-level male. I could try to take down a couple of the lower-level Thylas around and kind of wait for more, but we may as well check everywhere before we try doing something like that. 60 male, nope. Let's check a little bit lower down here. I don't think I looked down in this part. Oh, there's a Thyla right there. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, I will definitely just fight a level 20. Even with the bleed, they're definitely not going to be a problem for us. Ooh, a 130. You know what? I don't think I'm actually going to complain about that. Considering it's just going to be going through the other caves and stuff that we have around this map, I'm pretty sure that that would be just fine. Let's put the trap down somewhere that nothing's going to get up to right off. Maybe if we clear out this rock right here. I guess we have a terror bird right next to it. Hello, terror bird. Take care of you first. Ooh, wait, are you? What level are you? Okay, 55. Nope. We just want the 130. I will take that. It is right on the edge of barely being acceptable in my eyes, but I will take it. We're not going to run around and look for too long now. Oh, hello. Another terror bird? Come on, dude. Well, it's definitely not as safe as the other spot, but it'll definitely still do right here. Let's build this trap real quick and get him in there and knock him out. Oh, there you are. I thought you ran off on me, dude. I'm definitely going to take a lot more hits trying to get it from here, but he kind of wandered further away as I built that, so it is what it is. Maybe I can stay up at this angle. Kind of get a little bit closer. It still found a way. Okay. This should be close enough to avoid any major injuries. And he is out. Okay, never mind. Come on, dude. In the trap. Okay, he's going to kill my bird. There we go. Now we're good. Kinda took just a quick grab and drop. Didn't even give him a second to prepare. I am so sorry, RG. We are good here, though. We're going to knock this guy out, and we'll get him tamed up. Should be a pretty smooth thing to do. We'll just kind of head on back out after the fact. Whew. You are angry, and I can tell that. But you know what? It doesn't matter. You're coming on with us. Okay, that actually took only a few shots, which is fantastic. I'm not even positive that it's going to need 3. Nocturnal, huh? I know that a higher level one would need 3, but we'll assume that it's the same thing here for now. But now that he's actually down and out, I kind of want to get out of render distance for a minute. Not too far out of render distance, apparently. Okay, let's keep this guy away from that one. Lure him away. Considering how damaged the bird is, I want to be a little bit more careful. Alright, I need to check something real quick. I want to know if this is still... Yes, it's the 140 male Fasola. I definitely brought it up earlier in the series, but I definitely want to try to get one of these guys because they'll be the ideal flint collectors. And I really just need the one, to be honest. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have more than one, but I only really need the one. The reason I'm flying out here a little bit further... Oh, there actually are some crystals there. I don't want to miss out on that opportunity. I need to build a respawn shack, more or less. In the worst case scenario. I don't think I'm going to have any problems with that, but I really need to know that I have somewhere to spawn. And I do have kind of a quick little 1x2 that I can put together out here. I'm a little bit concerned about the possibility for the deathworms, but that's a whole other thing. So, okay. Very, very minimalistic respawn shack. Literally just a 1x2 with a bed in it and a door kind of enclosed. There's a thing I don't want nearby my stuff. Oh my god. Yeah, those are a problem regardless. So it does look like the 140 guy is still over here. So I'm just going to kind of fly away from now. I actually didn't bring anything to try to tame it right this minute, but I do have everything at base kind of preparing to actually try to do that. Okay, looks like the Thyla will still need all 3 kibbles, so we're totally fine on that. I'm just going to fly directly back home. We'll come and pick him up in a little bit once he's fully tamed. I might actually switch over to the Procoptodon now. That way I'll be able to hop around out into the desert, because there's another thing that I'd like to try to take care of while we're waiting for these guys to kind of get all prepared for their tames. It's starting to get a little bit later out here, so I'm a little bit concerned about trying to do what I'm planning on doing, but it seems that the days last a very long time on this map, so we might still be fine. I am going to go grab this drop, though, because it is right next to my base, and I must see what it has for us. What do you got for me, drop? I'm not taking that shield. It's going to be really heavy for no reason. Alright, let's go back home. Alright, so these guys are grown now. They've got an egg right here. Let's try to hatch this real quick while we're back at base, and I'm dropping off all of our new loot. So you guys may have also noticed that I was holding on to 6 direwolves inside of my inventory in cryopods. Well, those are all the original and non-perfect baby creatures that I had put together, all those wolves. This one is, in fact, one of the perfect babies, and she is actually going to be our desert leader, because today I want to take all of these out into the desert and actually go test them out on the deathworms. I want to get ourselves some black pearls if we are going to be lucky enough to do so, and I think that our pack of wolves should be great to do it. We are going to have to find a spot just kind of before we get out to the desert, though, and let them all out of cryopods, so they aren't just stuck in the middle of the desert, going to get hit by anything that comes after us. And before we leave, though, let's see, what level are you? 226? I suppose it's possible. Did you get everything that you had that your parents had? 1260? No, you're actually missing out on the weight. Just by a little bit, but I still need to count it. So, we'll let them continue as is. And we have to go make sure we grab our Thyla on the way over there. Ignore those birds. They're fine. Okay. Hello, new friend. I'm going to hop on down and just put you in a cryopod before I even pick up the trap, because I don't want anything to come over and try to damage you at all. Thank you, thank you. With that done, I'm going to take off from here. I don't want to go anywhere near the Fasola that we're trying to tame over there, just in case. I need to try, like I said, I need to find a spot where I can drop out all the wolves and not have to be worried about them not, waking up before it's time to go out and hunt some stuff. Desert leader will be first. You're not holding a bunch of stuff, are you? No, okay, no, we're good. We're good to put the Procoptodon away also, which is the first thing that I'm going to do, because I don't want anything to go wrong with that. I'll bring you guys back in when I have all the other wolves around me, ready to go and hunt down a deathworm or two. Okay, now here we go. I've got all 6 of the wolves up and going behind us. Hopefully, these will be enough to keep us all safe. I did notice that this one here doesn't actually have the pack boost right now. I mean, the pack leader buff right now. I can't change that when I'm on a creature. That's good to know. Let's head out and see if we can maybe find ourselves a deathworm. I hope that it's, fingers crossed and knock on wood, it's not an alpha one. That would not be good to be the very first one to try to go for, especially on wolves, considering I'm not even sure how well this is going to go in the first place. I'm going to try not to use the howl until I know I need to. Maybe we can get ourselves a couple levels, though, so we can end up taking the leader spot. Let's take out some scorpions real quick. There we go. Very nice. That went by really quick. Holy crap. Alright, Pack, you guys are going to get me stuck. That's a little bit concerning if that's a thing. Okay, I believe that does give us the pack leader. No? Which one's pack leader now? Following... I mean, mine's literally called leader. 230, 225. Yeah, I should be the pack leader now. Ah, yep. Cool. It does say it on there, but I didn't see it on the top. Well, I mean, we may as well just go further out into the desert, right? There's not really any other place where you're going to have a better chance of running into one. Not really an easy way to scan for those. They kind of did try to rush me on the west side of the map, but we'll just have to see how this goes. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, so we have ourselves a death worm. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. Please don't be an alpha. God, don't be an alpha. Alright, everyone. Attack, attack, attack! Oh yeah, rip this guy a new one. We are pushing him very far into the sand. Oh, each one of us is doing so much damage, though. Oh, but we're also taking a lot of hits. Oh, but we've got this in the bag. This guy's hurt. This guy is so hurt. I didn't get any pearls, though. Okay, we're gonna have to do another one. Some of these guys look relatively hurt also. Oh my gosh. Who got, Okay, yeah, it's a little bit concerning. This is why I'm decided to bring these ones out here, though. Just to kind of test them out before we decided to, go much farther into all of the wolves. I wanted to know what was going to happen. But we got 20 levels because we actually finished that one off. So, since I'm the leader, I'm going to put a bunch into health and then also a bunch into melee. And that'll definitely solidify us staying the leader. Dang, I can't believe that one didn't have any black pearls, but it did at least give us a horn, so I can actually go and try to tame ourselves a mantis. I'm going to need a few, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have to keep going, and hopefully we can continue to survive. Now that we actually don't have our boost, maybe I want to hold off for a minute until we get that back. We don't want to run into one where they're, you know, pretty much caught with our pants down in that case. Maybe for the time being, I want to do this for a few of these guys. I feel like they would probably do better if they went around to the back, but they kind of just try to attack from the front and get pushed away at the same time. Alright. Maybe not. I don't even want to consider moving right now. Lars is mainly hurt because of all the levels I put into health, but everyone else is a little bit damaged as well. We can at least take care of one more of these guys before we have to be a little bit more careful. We just have to make sure we actually can find one. Why did you guys do that? Oh! Oh, no. Why are there two? That one? Ooh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on, this is bad. This is really bad. One is one thing, but two at the same time? That's even worse. Oh, I may have to run. I may have to run. Oh, the lag. Ooh, the lag. Okay, I'm running. Bye. All of our wolves just got wiped out by both of those at once. Holy crap, no. That's really bad. Which one of these was really hurt? Oh, God. Was it you? Yeah. I want this one to stay out of the ground, and I want to keep shooting it. It's so close to death. I just want the pearls. This was dangerous. This was a very, very risky move, and I knew it going into it, and yet I did it anyway. Oh, God. Yeah, this is bad. One at a time, sure. Two at once, no. The second one was floating over the ground, so for a second I kind of thought it was going to be an alpha when it came out of the ground. Crap. Whoop! That still bit me. Unfortunately. Alright, no, let's not, oh crap. What did I just say about tempting? I was about to say tempting fate, but I did it anyway. We're gonna lose this wolf. Maybe not. I can't run. I can't do anything. Let's get inside these ruins. Crap. And jump. Last second. Nah, the other one's gonna get us. I'm gonna be able to get away myself, but this wolf is most likely gonna get hit one more time. Oh! Oh no! I'm taking this horn though. See ya! Oh my god! All right, Pagoptodon. Hup! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh no! Why did that have to go like that? I'm so sad about what just happened. I can definitely tempt fate a little bit more though with the Pagoptodon. I'll just have to turn around and fire. I missed. How did I miss? I'm going to accidentally end up aggroing a third one if I'm not careful. That's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. Alright, the one that's in the ground is the one that I can still potentially kill? Ah, I can't attack it too early. Yep, it was literally one more shot away. God damn. And now I have to actually get over there and check the body. It's so rough, dude. Poor wolves. I definitely should have leveled them on something before just coming out in here and assuming we're going to be fine. Oh, man, that sucks. Hold on. You get away from that thing. You get away from it, stupid snake. That's my victory. There's nothing for me to grab. Oh, God. Okay, we're leaving. That's not good at all for me. Are you serious? I think the Deathworm may have killed the other things around the... No, they didn't. They dropped the bag, though, so there's that. Okay, you guys fight that. I'm going to take the bag. Thank you. There's pearls! I don't know... I'm pretty sure I need, like, 20. I don't think that was enough. Poor wolves sacrificed themselves for... I don't want to say nothing. But... yeah. Pretty much. Let's see, DNA. Scanner. I needed 10, and it gave me 7. Aww. I wonder if any of those wolves had anything worth grabbing on them. I guess it doesn't matter now, does it? Poor things. Yeah, I know. That's so bad. We got freaking wiped so fast. Well, at least now we know, I guess. I really just need to get myself a very strong weapon. Or, even better, I need to go over to the trench. The trench would be a safer bet to try to get a bunch of things together to fight the worms like no problem. I don't even want to say that on the bright side we have more cryopods open, because that just feels a little cruel. But this is why I bring the Pagoptodon. This moment right here, this stuff right here, like we can escape, we can do a little bit of kind of pushback damage on certain things, and then we can get out of here. That is also why I specifically left the perfect parents back at base. So if I really wanted to try to do wolves again, they'd all be perfect going forward. Well, we're making it back home. Tails between our legs. Unfortunately, things just did not go our way out there. We did get 7 out of the 10 pearls that we needed, but obviously that's not enough. Well, now that we got back to base, let's kind of try to regroup a little bit. I'm going to try to hatch up this egg here, and let's see. Yes, got to make even more kibble. I definitely just want to try to tame a Fasola when I get a chance, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right away. I think we're going to have to make a change of plans, and I don't think it's going to be a bad thing to go the route that I'm thinking right now. That's the hope, anyway. There's not really a guarantee I'm going to be able to pull anything off, but I think I'm going to have to go do something I definitely wasn't planning on doing today. So while I was preparing everything that I needed for the grenades to try to tame a Fasola, I also got a bunch of everything put together, and I'm going to make a bunch more rifle ammo. I'm definitely going to need a good amount of this, because My crazy brain has told me that it's probably time that we try to go and steal ourselves a wyvern egg. The first one doesn't technically matter what level that comes out, because really you just want to try to get it and get out before something causes death. So that's kind of the whole thing. I'm going to try to make a bunch of ammo. I'm going to literally use it to actually shoot at stuff this time instead of knock it out. And then, obviously, I'll probably need to actually knock out a female one also. It's a little bit crazy going over doing this without any full-on plan, but who said I wasn't crazy? Also, it's probably not the best idea to try to do this at night, but again, I'm not going back on what I said I was going to do. That is most likely not... That doesn't have everything, does it? Yes. No, yes. Okay. I mean, it's actually a little bit lower than I would have thought regardless, but... yeah. So in the spirit of just kind of, you know, going on a full send mission, we're definitely going to be bringing the Procoptodon again. We're going to be using that as an escape plan after we got out of the hole. I think what I'm going to do... First of all, I need to drop this Thyla so we have no chance of accidentally losing this guy. Maybe I should get them up and breeding as well, while I have the chance. Get them a little closer together. So we'll have you breed up, and then while you guys are breeding up, I'm going to go and do this crazy mission that I have going on. We're also going to take one of the RGs that is not my main RG in the worst case scenario. So maybe I should take the one with the highest melee? I already have better ones anyway, so I think that's kind of the plan. We're going to put this one... Oh, I need to put a saddle on them just in case. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to do that if I need it when I get over there. So, don't worry, buddy. You're going to be safe no matter what happens. But now that you've served your purpose, you kind of have to be ready to help me out in this crazy thing that I'm trying to go do. Where's my Procoptodon? There we are. What do we do first? Do we use the Procoptodon to get over there? Or do we throw the Procoptodon out once we've escaped? We're going to want the Procoptodon on the ground before we actually fly back up and try to hop onto him. So yeah, I think I'm going to put the RG in a cryopod, and then we'll throw them out when we get over there. We have to wait for the cooldown anyway. And with the extra melee, it probably has the best chance of surviving just in case we get attacked on one on that. Just to do that slight gamma bump now that it's actually hit nighttime. Maybe it'll give me a good chance to kind of come over here and scout out the area. I'm obviously going to have to shoot anything that's in the trench on the back of the Procoptodon also, because the RG's not going to do that for us. The RG's literally just going to be for when it's time to go down and try to collect an egg. And I'm not even going to be able to know for sure if there is one down there. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a half-cocked plan, but if we can do this, we'll be set. And there's the land bridge over there. That shall either guide us to victory or to death. I still not even actually seen a wyvern down in the hole, because I haven't actually flown over it with anything. So I don't even know what to expect while looking down there. I've said in the past that the amount of wyverns that normally spawn on single player is so much higher, but I don't know that for a fact right now. Even peeking my head down there right now, I don't see anything. Okay, let's not have that be a problem. Okay, now I see a wyvern. There was the first one on my screen for a very short amount of time. See, the thing is, I'm going to have to leave my Procoptodon somewhere. I don't want to have to do that, because I'm worried about other creatures and things trying to come up and kill him. Oh my goodness. There is a dread stallion and or mare. I cannot see. Oh, dread stallion. Hello, Fasola. We're not really here to bother you. Oh, you're level 5. That's fine. I'm going to peek my head over. I see one of those little spots. I don't see a nest in there. I don't know if I'd see a nest from here, though. That's the thing. It's been long enough that I can actually put out the RG. I still want you to stay on passive, okay? Do not fight anything. I'll try to make it so I keep an eye out where you are, so I know if you're in trouble. That's only level 5 Fasola. Hopefully it doesn't decide to come around that rock and check. But nothing else has spawned down here right now. It's kind of terrifying. Oh, actually I think you are being attacked by that Fasola. Yep. You little monster. You're only level 5, so I'll take care of you then. I can't attack. I actually can't attack with my bird when I get hit by that. Well, I've been over here for a little bit. Does make me feel like something is gonna be spawning around me very soon. Oh, no. Don't tell me that's... Okay, it's... let's get up. So we actually do have wyverns in here right now. I'm a little bit concerned about where the first few eggs are going to be. Did that say... No, it's just a male. Okay, there is an egg there. It's lightning. I really like lightning wyverns. Okay, I do not think that I'm going to be able to do much more than grab one and get out of here. Obviously. And if the lightning one is over there, I'm going to want to have my Procoptodon in a spot where I don't have to go very far after the fact. You follow me. Now, you follow me, not the Procoptodon. I'm a little bit worried about this. I'm a lot bit worried about this. Level 25. Okay. Was it that one? Where is the hole that has the egg in it? Oh, it's that one. It's straight across. That is way too close for comfort. So maybe I will shoot that wyvern. Try to kill it. It's only, what, level 25? That's not that bad. That's pretty simple, right? Especially with a rifle like ours. Should be good. Oh, crap. Arthro sauce. No. And now I have to move because... Ooh! Maybe if I can stay by their wing, I can just eat them this way. Stupid Arthro really getting in the way. If I can avoid fire, then that would be probably the best way to not die here. Oh, ow. Okay, well, they're burning me anyway. Oh, they made it so it doesn't burn me directly. That's nice. Because honestly, that was the thing I was the most concerned about. Yeah, this bird is in a lot of trouble. Well, we got a fire talon. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to survive anything else that attacks us like that. I need to take the talon. Oh boy. Okay, what I need to do, then, I need to actually move the Procoptodon over here. No, actually, just stop. I need to track you. We need to track the Procoptodon so I know exactly where I'm going when I actually try to leave the hole. Okay, great. Still not super confident in this plan here right now, but I don't actually see any other wyverns, so I think this might actually be our only chance to do this before others spawn. So we're going for it. Again, doesn't really matter what level this thing is, we're just going to grab it. It is a level 155, which is actually amazing for our very first one. Let's just get out of here before more stuff shows up. I would think that they would have at least spawned one of those in here before something happened, but... Man, maybe I made a big deal out of it for nothing. We actually ended up getting that pretty easily. We just had to deal with one kind of lower level fire wyvern. Did they change it? Did they make it so things don't spawn in there nearly as much as they used to? Or did I just really luck out here? Either way, we're going back home. Despite them taking serious damage, this RG did survive. And, I'll put you back inside of a cryopod. We'll hop back over on the Procoptodon. We're going to have to knock out a female wyvern, just like I said. We're going to need the wyvern milk to actually keep this thing, you know, be able to feed it and also imprint on it when it asks for it. So we're not done just yet. We have an egg. We still need to get everything that we need to actually make it worth our while. I can't believe that Arthro attacked us when it did. That really just derailed things. I wanted to shoot the wyvern more with my gun before it got over to us. But man, that was brutal. Alright, making it back home. I really just came back because I want to make sure that I can place this egg in somewhere safe. Because I still need to go back over and just knock one more out. So I don't really know if I'm going to chill around here much longer. We're literally just going to drop this off. Maybe make the other, like make one more kibble while we're in the area real quick. And then just go back out. I'm also going to drop off this talon. Because I'm going to need a good amount of these for later on. You know what? Actually, what I should probably do is I should probably actually get it hatched and put it inside of a cryopod. That way, I won't accidentally use up any of the spoiling for the wyvern milk too early. Yes, that's a good plan. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to make like 7 more of these, though, at least. So, let's go take a look. So, we plop this on down. Yeah, too cold. So, I'm going to need a few more. I'm going to see if I have enough to make... Oh, I don't have any metal. Oh, that's a problem. I can't believe I'm out of metal at this point. I just used all of it up trying to get other stuff. There's a red drop coming down right here. I may actually have to do a metal run first and cook a bunch of stuff up before I can try to go over and do this. Man, because I can't really put it anywhere if I try to cool it down. It doesn't work that way. Okay, have these guys actually... Oh, they have bred up one. Oh, but it's a low level. I'm pretty sure... I mean, this guy's 194 and this one's 217. They've got to have something higher than that. So 6,000 health, 1,600. He's got better stamina. Wait, 680, 289. She actually has the better melee and weight. So the really only thing that he'd contribute is stamina, but that would mean that they would be higher level than at least 217. So the 197, I don't think that's going to cut it. I am going to go grab this red drop though. It literally brought itself to my doors. I can't really ignore it now, can I? Ooh, it's a good Dinotherium saddle, Megalania saddle. I don't even know. I've never tamed a Dinotherium. I don't even think they're on this map. But, they're very interesting. I'm very interested to see how they are. But, we got ourselves a crazy good saddle for one, I guess. This is what I really wish I had the stuff that I needed to break it down. I want the grinder. God, and another one. The ring is coming down. Holy Lord. Okay, I'm going to do a quick metal run because I definitely need it. And in the meantime, I'll try to get up the rest of the kibble that I need to go and try to actually tame the Fasola. And then maybe we'll go do that before while we wait for the metal to cook up. Okay, my curiosity got the best of me. I must grab this one. There's not even anything all that great in here. Alright, hold on. I mean, it's mostly just different components. I mean, yes, there's some pretty good riot gear in here, but I've said earlier, riot's not really good for this map. You end up just toasting to death if you try to wear it. I don't need that either. 33 shots on the shotgun's not bad. I don't really have a good shotgun that I've already made. So we definitely didn't go for a full metal run. I just wanted to get a little bit so we actually had something running in the background, because I didn't have anything. Very nice. So now we have all 4 of those up and running. At least we'll have ourselves near 500 to 600 of the metal bars once those are done. And I believe this here should actually give us... Is it the last one or second to last of what we're going to need to tame the Fasola? I'm not entirely sure. Let me check. So with that one being done, I'll have 5. Okay, I need 1 more after that. I double-checked the Notodex. Looks like the 140 would take 6 kibble to actually tame after the fact. They do go off of the yellow kibble, but I don't have those eggs. So, we're just going to have to make do with the Uteranus's. Ooh, level 231. That is very, very promising. What do we have here? We got 1260. We've got 672. That's not even the weight, actually. Looks like one of these has a pretty good food or oxygen stat, unfortunately. And that keeps throwing off our data here. But that pretty much took just as long as I need for these guys to make up the final kibble. And I'll actually be able to go and once I knock this Fasola out. That is going to be the longest part of this whole thing. Actually knocking it out. But if I can make that work, then we'll be set on gunpowder for the entirety of the run also. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's make up this last one really quick. I am currently in need of some other things, but it's fine. Hold on. Put that in there. Make up 1 more. Why can I not make it? Oh, the water. Didn't I just... Oh, I didn't put it back in there. Duh. Alright, so we officially have everything that I'm going to need to actually tame a Fasolasuchus. Let's go get ourselves that level 140, or at least try our best to do so. I'm going to take all 8 of these grenades, which, fingers crossed is enough. I do have C4 charges, but I don't actually have a detonator right now. But if we have to make one, then we will. We're going to be cooking up the metal this entire time while we're gone. And what are we going to head over on? We want to go over on the Procoptodon? Yes, because if this does go well, I can just pick up the Fasola and maybe see if I can go find ourselves another wyvern on the opposite end and knock him out for some wyvern milk. Oh, no, we decided we're going to wait on that. Never mind. So we're going to head over on the Procoptodon, now that it's pretty much morning. Hopefully we'll be able to get this guy tamed. Fasolas take forever to actually knock out, and I'm hoping that we're going to have good luck today. If not, we'll have to try some other time, but at least I have everything on me just in case that we can do this right now. Considering how much time I've spent over here trying to do other things already today, I'm pretty sure it's moved away from this exact spot. But at least having the spot marked is still kind of nice. So I knew, kind of the general area to go. I'm assuming that's probably our guy there, right? I don't know. Probably is. I think I actually do want the Procoptodon to follow at a long distance after I do this. Just in case that it does get away. Because I don't want to end up being without my creature. Maybe we'll just pick him up in the cryopod for now. That would not be a bad idea. Let's put the grenades on to 6, and then we'll use 7 to pick up the Procoptodon. Come on, buddy. So as I've mentioned, I'm pretty sure that this is our guy right here. But also, it may take a long time to actually officially tame this thing and knock it out. I'm going to give it my best, but we'll see how this actually goes. I may have overshot that. Yeah, I overshot that. Alright. I never said I was good at throwing grenades. Alright, let's go, big fella. Let's do this. So we need to run ourselves into a bunch of rocks or crystals or whatever you can possibly do to keep this guy knocked out. But once you hit something, you do lose control. And if you are not careful, the stuff that you run into after could almost guarantee you getting pushed off of your potential tame. Now, rocks are definitely not the most efficient way to do this, but I wanted to do that to kind of keep us on the hold for a minute, but we're definitely going away from where I'd want to hit. But, okay, good. We got a little bit more control back. If you actually look at the map, you can kind of see these little areas on the desert that have, like, lines and everything like that. They're kind of a straight path. Those are going to be where you're going to find the majority of your crystal. It's a little bit nerve-wracking to try to even get towards those, though, before the control runs out. That's definitely the worst part about it. But I'm pretty sure I can get up over this hill, and as long as there's actually something to hit here, come on, be something. It looks like they're just stones. Just hit it. Okay, good, that counts. There's no crystal here. That really sucks, actually. Without the crystal, I mean, it's more salt, actually. Salt and metal are the best ones to go about it, and they do the most torpor in one hit. I was hoping there were going to be some salt there, but there was none. I'm just glad that we didn't lose control. But I've already moved so far away from where we first started, and this is exactly why you need to bring a either a cryopoded creature or have one following you at a distance. But with that, you can see the significance of hitting salt crystals compared to just hitting rocks. Let's head up this way, try to get ourselves to the next group. You want to be careful. You can hit trees, but it doesn't actually do anything for you, so you have to be careful trying to commit to groups like that. And if you hit the ruins, that can actually ruin the tame by getting yourself knocked off. Oh, no, I think we're in a bad spot. I may have to just go in for some stone if I can get over there fast enough, but I don't think I can. I think we're going to get thrown off here real quick, and I'm going to have to outrun the Fasola and then use another grenade to get him knocked out again once he calms down. See ya! I am not next to you. Goodbye! Oh, God. The good thing is, it doesn't actually ruin your effectiveness or anything unless he's already knocked out. So at this point in time, it doesn't technically matter how many times you try, as long as you succeed in the end. Let's go! Just gonna let him kind of cool off, and I'll come back and try again once he's in the mound. Oh, no, that is not good. I should have... I mean, I heard that, I guess. I think I'm wearing stuff that's going to keep me okay, believe it or not. I just hope that my water stays. I mean, we have we have a total of 4 sips out of the canteen, so I guess we'll see, huh? I think I would probably have a little bit better luck going out more east into the desert. But I was just a little bit unlucky with some of the things nearby. See, one of the things that also makes this take forever is sometimes the Fasola decides to walk all the way back to where it started from, before it decides to hide in the ground again, which is not good. Gotta be careful. Fasolas actually end up getting attacked by vultures and everything a lot, and that can cause them to die. He looks pretty hurt already, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you wouldn't mind hanging out and just going underground, that would be amazing. Oh my god. Would you just leave that thing alone, dude? It's a good thing that you keep your torpidity pretty well, honestly. Okay, it's kind of calmed down. Hopefully, it'll just dig instead of walk all the way back over there towards where they started. Maybe not. Maybe that's not how this is going to work. Okay, the Fasola has finally gone back into its freaking sand pile. If I go out to the east after I get this guy again, then that might be our better choice than where I was going this time. There we go. Let's go, buddy. Let's try this again. So yeah, you hardly lose any of the torpidity. It can honestly be a very big pain trying to get a lot of this started. But if you can actually get into the line of hitting a bunch of the crystals and stuff out of the middle of the desert, then that'd be great. It's not the best idea to do what I'm doing right now, which is heading inward towards the rocks, but I was kind of getting low on... Oh, okay. I was getting low on control, and I had to do what I had to do. Oh, crap. I mean, I'm at the mercy of the Fasola right now. I feel like we're going to be pushed into the wall, and I'm going to have to do this again. Fasolas are great tames. Don't get me wrong. They're just such a major pain sometimes to actually just try to get tamed. They are so much easier to tame the aberrant versions on Aberration. Because they there's a bunch of metal up where you tame these there. The bones work as well, but the rib cages are not good. See? Yep. That's not what I wanted. And I can still get the guy out. Maybe it would be for the best if I just ran away and I didn't put out the Procoptodon. As long as I get him stuck behind stuff, that's probably fine. We're not too far away from where we started this initially, and we still have 5 more grenades, so we're not really in a bad spot right now. It just sucks that that one didn't last longer than it did. I don't think this is the best time for this. I'm hoping that this stops soon, the superheat, because I'm getting a little bit of heat stroke, and that is the opposite of what we want. Well, he has officially gone all the way back to where he started from, and he's finally going back underneath the ground over here. I'm hoping that I can make this one last at least 3 minutes, because that's how long I have to make it last for. Don't really have much of a choice there. Just go back underground. Yes. This is the one where I tame at 75% in one go. Crap. It saw me. I got too close. I was foolish. Just as long as nothing else is close enough to that ring when he comes back out of the ground. God damn. You're not gonna get me, big boy. You're gonna try, but you can't get me up here. Whoop! I said you can't get me up here. I said it and I meant it. You gotta listen to me. I'm surprised you jumped off that, to be honest. I didn't think you were going to. Most creatures do not want to jump off the sides of things. Well, we're getting the heat stroke vision now. Not a big fan of that. Also, I'm annoyed at myself for running off like that. Getting too close without being prepared. We just have to make it through the superheat. Once that goes away, then it's whatever. I'm not going to need to worry about it. But until then, I probably should be a little bit more careful about running. And there's the sand mound. Okay, great. If I'm at least on the creature, it should be a little bit easier to do this and avoid dealing with the heat stroke problem. Go, 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 go! Alright, we're going out this direction. Right out past my little respawn shack that I made. I may already regret that decision. I'm seeing a couple things out here, but that one has ruins in it, and I don't want that to give us a problem. Maybe if I grab the stone on the very outer edge of this one, we can just get our control. And if we can avoid it, yes, that's what we want. Just avoid getting any closer to that. I don't think that this set of ruins is a good one. If we go around past this, I might. And since the sand is sloping down, I think we get a speed boost going out this direction. We might be able to make this work. God, I hope so. And the heat stroke, it looks like the superheat is gone, so the heat stroke is going away too, which is great. Lovely. We made it. Not really a good group of things, but it's a group of things nonetheless, and we're not going to lose our Fasola. Not very excited about the next ones, though. It's kind of further away. But I think we're going at more of a downslope for the Majoria, so we'll probably be okay. Aw, man, it looks like there should be a bone in that or something. Dude, I'm going to miss out on this Fasola again, and I'm going to have to run around and try to get away. I don't know if I want to tame this guy today, guys. It's going to keep going like this. I really don't think that I want to. Oh my god. I don't even know if it's still after me at this point. Oh yeah, it's still after me. Just keep running. Just keep running, we'll be fine. I just hope that it actually decides to, you know, stop for a minute. And doesn't walk all the way back to where it was. Oh, man, maybe this Fasola is in, like, the worst place possible to try to tame. I was looking at those things on the map, and, like, they look like they'd be good for it. But honestly, I feel like it's the worst. I feel like those ones are all trees and just there to mess stuff up. I don't want to waste any more time doing this, guys. Honestly, the amount of gunpowder that I need on this map compared to others, it's not nearly as much. And, they're just so frustrating to tame. Like, I really want to, but I really don't want to. I'll do it on the surface on Aberration, and that'll be more than enough. I just wish I didn't waste our time just now, because, Oh, lovely! That was a fun thing to run into. Good God, are you the one that tried to kill my stuff before? Probably. Didn't even give me a warning, I was already just on top of it. Oh, we're heading back home. I don't really have any other reason to have been out here. I kind of feel like I wasted our time, and I apologize for that, but, you've definitely seen, if you've never, for some reason, if somehow you've never seen how you have to try to tame a Fasola, that was it. And, it can go either really, really smoothly, or it just does not go well at all. I mean, I still have more grenades than I technically could have tried, but I'm running out of time, so I don't really want to be, wasting it trying to do that right now. Dude, every time that I knocked it out, I ended up running out of time and not being able to keep that thing where I needed it to be. So, I've decided that I don't really care about that right now. I mean, I was unsure about it in the first place, but I'm definitely fully not going to do it right now. If we're going to tame a Fasola, it'll have to be on Aberration. When it's surrounded by metal, it'll make it super easy. So despite going over there and not actually getting the Fasola that we had planned on getting, I think I have enough metal now to actually craft up a few more aircons. Oh, I even got a bunch of these. So it actually was very worth grabbing whatever drop I got that from. Air conditioners. I'm going to make maybe 4 more. I don't think that's going to be enough, actually, but we'll try from there first. So as I mentioned before, the plan is to put this thing in a cryopod once it's hatched, just to kind of negate any of the wyvern milk going bad on us. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of wyvern we have in here. If we're super lucky, we could end up getting a male and female pair of twins, but I highly doubt that. For odds are, it's probably just going to give us a single one, but I'm going to walk away because those aircons are so loud in my ears. Oh, well, yeah, I just got to give it a couple minutes now. And the first of our many, many potentially wyverns. Okay, so we did just get one. I do like your colors, though. They are kind of standard for a lightning wyvern, but we have a male one here. He's got carcass carrier, so that means he can hold on to meat and stuff. Or no, like hide and stuff a little bit better than normal. But, looks like we've got 264 here, 700 there, and 4,000 health. Okay, not horrible. Not horrible, but like I said, I need to put this guy in a cryopod right now, because I want to be able to actually get all of the imprints, and also we have to make sure we feed him. So, we're going to have to go back over to the trench, try to lure ourselves out a female wyvern. So we'll meet you guys over the trench. Hopefully we'll end up finding ourselves a female wyvern relatively quickly, and we'll get ourselves what we need to raise up our little egg. Oh god, don't fall anywhere. Okay, then there's a wyvern right there. I also think I saw an egg for a second, and then it kind of just disappeared. So it probably was technically out of render distance, but it spawned it or something first. It's a female 140. Definitely higher level than I'd like to deal with. But I think a lightning one may be a better choice than trying to deal with a fire one. Yes, you can set up a trap. You probably should normally set up a trap, but I'm a reckless fool. And with my rifle, I was looking it up, but I think it said it'll only take a few shots to actually knock it out. The only thing is I have to make sure it actually gets up out of the hole. Oh, yep, there it goes. Hello. Did you, you're flying away now? Come on, big girl. This way. Well, I don't want to piss off that other wyvern either. Okay, I have a feeling that's actually coming after me now. Holy crap. How are we doing on health now? That was a pretty good chunk, though, to be honest. Alright, hop around. Actually, this is very stupid. This was stupid. Absolutely the dumb. Hop away! Let's not let that hit me again. Why did it have to be 140? I think if I hit it again, it probably would go down. Maybe? Hopefully? Good lord, don't kill me. Leave my poor Procoptodon alone. Okay, Procoptodon's gone. That's really bad. Oh no! What did I think it was only going to take a few shots? It's what it told me. Oh crap, that's my only Procoptodon and my only ride. Well, we succeeded and we failed. This is going to spoil so fast on me. Oh, dude. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this thing back home. We're so far away now. Well, I gotta take it. We gotta give it a shot. Procoptodon, we lost you, and it will not be in vain. Yeah, you are not going to die like this. I'm so sorry, Procoptodon. I thought we were going to be able to pull this off a little bit smoother than that. Alright, we need your talon as well. That's the reason that I did this. You didn't give me a talon. Do I have to actually, Oh, apparently if you knock it out, they will not give you a talon. I mean, I guess I should have known that, right? Kind of one of those things. God, how long are these going to last? Are these going to spoil before I even get back home? 25 minutes? Crap, I'm 3,000 away. Alright. I still have the means of knocking things out. The only thing I don't have is a really good means of keeping ourselves hydrated. Oh, no. This was stupid. Good lord, we're dead. We're so doomed. There's so many things over here. Okay, we made it up on the rock. Keep moving. I don't really have much of a choice here. I kind of just have to keep running, and hopefully I can get there and not get killed by something or have everything spoil on me. Man, this is so dumb. That's what I get for not getting a pair of Procoptodons and breeding one out. Because now I don't even have one. I'm so sorry, Procoptodon. That's so awful. This has been a rough episode. Are you... You probably noticed that I didn't have my Jerboa. I accidentally left them at home. Oh, dude, this is not going to happen. The Procoptodon's going to have died in vain. Maybe I can tame a... I don't know. There's a Pego over here, and that's what I was thinking. If I could tame the Pego, it might be able to hold on to the Wyvern milk for me. But I don't have nearly enough berries for that to count. Okay, maybe I do now. I just want the Pego to jump at me. That's it. Only the Pego. I don't even know what level you are. Preferably, I'd want you to be lower level. Okay. It's like half tamed, almost. Let's get more berries and hope it comes back. If I can put the Wyvern milk in there, it should last longer than the time that I have. Let's make sure that my gun is reloaded so I can shoot the terror birds if they decide to come my way. Not a big fan of the fact that they're just still around here, but what can I do? Alright, Pego. Here I am. We just gotta do it one more time. Oh, Jesus, that terror bird. What level is this one? Of course it is. Once the sand wears down, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see me. I don't know if their vision is limited, but... Oh, and there's an RG also? Come here, Pego. Come on, Pego. Oh my god. This is a terrible and horrifying experience that we're going through right now. This is what I get. I was overly cocky and I assumed that everything would be fine just because I went over on my Procoptodon. Because everything's been fine up till this point, right? What could possibly go wrong? Come on, Pego. You're coming with me now. Thank you. You need to hold my stuff for me. And let's see. Instead of 25 minutes, we now have an hour and 25 minutes, which is great. Now I just gotta get back home. Okay. I mean, Pegos, I didn't really think I'd want to have to tame one, but we kind of didn't have a choice right now. But the fact that there is 2,000 more meters from here, I'm definitely concerned about running into things that I don't want to. I don't have any mushrooms on me, so the fact that this male Procoptodon right here is level 140, that would be perfect to get us back home. Even if I knocked it out, I wouldn't be able to tame it right now. Damn it. We're going to have to just be very careful, kind of work our way back the best we can, now that we actually have a little bit more time. And I'm definitely going to have to get ourselves some Procoptodons, at least a pair of them, at some point soon. Alright, I'm going to put my other canteen onto 7. We're going to have to try to find ourselves a water source and get both of these filled up as soon as we can. Maybe I should also try to get ourselves some hide and make some parachutes. That could be a little bit easier to get back home using the higher ground. Now I just need thatch, that's it. And there's a terror bird right there. If it's just thatch that I need, let's get some right now. Maybe craft up a few of those parachutes. Oh god, I forgot how good this pickaxe is. Let's go with 4 for now. It's been a while since I've kind of had to use my full-on surroundings for survival. Honestly, it's kind of nice. Not as much as as much as I love my Procoptodon and the birds and everything like that. Being able to just run from one spot to another and having to work along the ground and use your survival instincts, be tactical. It doesn't happen very often after you get flyers, honestly. It just doesn't. I'm definitely going to have to deal with some of the other stuff when we get back to the base, but for now, this should be good. I need to try to get myself a little bit of high ground so I can just start hovering over that direction. Because right now, we're getting to another point where I feel like, oh shoot, okay, I definitely need the water. There's a risky tactic that I could actually use to my advantage. If I'm standing on a cliff's edge and I let something hit me off of it and I use the parachute after, I could keep that momentum. But I don't think I want to do that on purpose. It's too risky at this point in time. Huh. Alright, I don't think I'm going to make it up there, but if I can at least just land on this little section over here, probably be better than landing down there. Okay, we've got a terror bird. We've got a few terror birds. And to steer clear of that Megatherium as well, I consider they always seem to be bug buffed on this map. So they would definitely not be safe to be nearby. But yep, that's exactly what I thought. Didn't see me, did it? I think it might have. No? I don't know. Just keep running. Let's not stick around and find out. Okay, so we've gotten ourselves pretty much all the way over here. I feel like if we get to the right spot and we jump from it, we could hover straight over to where the base is. If not, we can at least get down to right next to it. Well, as crappy of a situation as this is, our poor Procoptodon being gone now, we've actually made it over here. And, honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, I can definitely pull upon all of my survival experience in a pinch. And, now the only last thing we need to do is actually get ourselves over the final hurdle. I think if I jumped from over here, I wouldn't be able to reach. So I'm going to kind of stop here for a minute. How long do we have on these? So it still has over an hour inside of the Procoptodon, so we are good. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it actually to my platform. I don't have enough momentum to carry myself over with one parachute. Well, the only thing I can really do is try. So let's try to jump off from here and get as far as it will let me. Maybe if I pull myself over this way? I'm gonna have to make it through my doors, but that's the least of my concern. Yes. I think we've done it. Depending on what other neighbor is kind of hanging out over in these trees, if anything. Yes, no, maybe so. I think we're actually good. We made it back home, and we were able to keep all the milk preserved. It wasn't all for naught, Prokoptodon. Thank you for your sacrifice. It definitely ends up being worth it. Now I just actually have to try to grow up our little wyvern. Oh, man, that was rough. I'm glad we made it back safe, though. Okay, so it looks like actually it is asking for wyvern milk for the comfort food now on the first full-on imprint. Only going to have to do 4 imprints, and then hopefully all we have to do at that point is just keep him alive. I still have 3 more milk in the inventory of our Pego, which still has another hour worth of spoil time, so I shouldn't have to worry about this running out before this guy needs a few more imprints. Ooh, just wants a cuddle this time. Nice. That makes that easier. He's only 20% grown. He's still doing okay on his food, so we don't really have to worry about using another milk yet. We'll just have to see what the next one is. We got ourselves another bird egg to try to hatch as well. Surprising that these guys just are not giving me what I need, but, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Trying to combine a bunch of stats into one, it's not going to be the first time unless we're super lucky. Ooh, a set of twins at 228. I mean, maybe. Saw one at 222 that was pretty close. You've got the stamina, weight, and melee. So the stamina is 1260, melee is 384, 1260, and then 696. Yes. Lovely. It's set of twin males, which I'm pretty sure the health is on a female. Alright, I mean, I'm just going to call them stam, weight, melee, male. We just got to get the health onto their bloodline. You are quite the lovely wyvern, aren't you? I love the blues and purples of the lightning wyverns, honestly. And the lightning attack is very strong. As we just learned from... what happened? Let's do this and this. Let them grow up, and then is there another baby Thylacoli over here? Ooh, a 222. That sounds promising. Hello, little baby Thyla. Yes, 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 and I'm pretty sure the 768 is a better weight. It is. They actually have all the perfect stats. Fantastic. So we have ourselves a perfect male Thyla as well. Well, that worked out in our favor, honestly. I wasn't sure how long it was going to take to actually breed up the Thylas. I'm glad that worked out. Want to go on a walk with me? Okay, cool. Let's go this way. Nice. So that is 3 out of the 4 imprints that we're going to need. He's still doing okay on food, so I don't feel like I need to give him any more milk at the moment. And the rate he's going, he should be able to just be fully imprinted, and we'll just let him grow up after that. Okay. Nice. Another cuddle. So we have him fully imprinted. I love that fact. So we've got 323% damage, stamina 724, and almost at 6,000 health. Fantastic. I love that. And, yeah, I mean, I just have to keep an eye on him when he fully grows up now. He's only halfway grown, to be honest, but he's a lovely wyvern. I love this boy. He's so strong. Okay, well, since it's a superheat, I'm going to hang out inside the house, and I'll bring you back once our wyvern is fully grown. Okay, we've got ourselves a fully grown, fully imprinted level 155 lightning wyvern. It is very unfortunate what we had to go through to get this guy, but we do have him now, and honestly, I am very, very excited to take over the rest of this map using this big guy. Well, we're definitely going to have to get revenge for what happened to our poor Prokoptodon, but I'm going to have to leave this one here. If you guys did enjoy, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you've got anything to bring up about this series or anything else on the channel, let me know in the comments below. If you want to help contribute just a little bit more as well, we do have links in the description for Ko-fi and Patreon. You also can become a YouTube member, and all of which makes a massive difference with keeping the channel running, as well as our community cluster over on the Discord. Well, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.